Hey everyone, my name is Ben. For today's video, I thought it would be a bit different than usual. Usually we upload like podcasts on Sundays, and we're trying to, try new stuff and explore different types of content. And today I thought it would be kind of fun to go over my workflow as an editor, especially for like YouTube video editing, since it's not like the normal, let's say, TV show or professional type corporate video things, I guess. Right? Okay. So right here I have a project file that I used for a video for the DELUXE4. So I have like right here, that's his channel, Mr. The DELUXE4. Super awesome guy. We've been his editors for the past 6 months. So we haven't touched all his Pixelmon, we haven't done those, but we did all the R6. So I think the first video we did for him was this one, so about 6 months ago. So we've done around like 50 videos for him. Like that's all us. And I think starting with this one, I think all of them was just me. Jackie kind of took a step back for D4, and I'm the one more handling all of his stuff. And so I thought, hey, let's just make not like a tutorial, but how I edit his video. A final project file kind of looks like this. How I usually attack his video is he usually send us just like a giant recording that he did with the crew or with other people, and the recording can last between like 35 minutes up to like 2 hours. And then I just go through the recording basically, and I take the funniest bit, or when he gets kills or stuff like that. When it's interesting, I keep it and I put it in the timeline. Usually when I cut down content, I'm trying to get around 20 minutes worth of content. And then with that 20-minute, I cut it down even more to get between 10 to 14. So it makes like a really fast-paced, best of the best content. Once the content is sorted out and I know what the video is gonna look like, I would do the music. Why do I add the music first? Is because the music gives the video rhythm. So I usually try to find 3 or 4 songs that I take from Artlist, which is like a no copyright free music website. Things that I really like is making sure that I cut the music to put the emphasis, or like putting the accent on a certain part of let's say a recording. So let's say there's something funny happening right there, well then I'll cut the music to make the content more pop out. And I think that gives the video a lot more life and a lot more energy, a lot more rhythm to it than if it was just like song playing from start to finish, So once I'll have all the song laid out, and that I'll have like a good idea of what I want to do, or what I want to put the emphasis on, what kind of meme, what kind of humor, then I usually go through and I meme all the video. I'll keep the memeing for last, just for this video, just because it's the longest part for me to talk about. So I'll keep it for the end. And when my memes are done, then I go to the longest part, which is captioning. So all of these little purple things that you see are just captions. So there's a lot. Usually, yeah, there's a lot of captions per video. So the same way that music is used to put the emphasis or to make certain content pop out more, captions makes a video better. It always does, in my opinion. What I'll do is I'll just go through one by one and caption the most funniest and the most important part. Why are they all like in like a staircase formation, like a staircase edit timeline? Is because one layer is one person. So I'll usually do D4, then I'll do Speedy, then I did G18 and sidearms, and then D20. What it does is it's allowing me to always know who is talking when I'm just looking at the timeline. So whenever I'm just copying the same text over and over again, I don't have to find them. It's way easier for me to just separate them through layers. And then I'll just go through one by one. It takes a lot of time, and as you can tell, I'm not, like, English is not my native language. So I do make a lot of typos and mistakes because sometimes I just don't know how to spell certain words. So Jackie will go at the end through all of them and just correct any mistakes I've made or typos or stuff like that, which really helps. If she wouldn't be doing that, videos would be completely like filled with mistakes and grammatical errors. So, and then for like the most important part of his videos is the memeing. Depending on the video, I try to meme a lot or not meme very much. It really depends on a couple of things. If the content is good by itself, I'll try not to force memes into the videos, because I think a forced meme really shows and is really not that funny. Now, you can feel when someone is just forcing a meme down your throat, I guess, and I really don't like that. So I prefer going a bit lighter on the memes if I feel like they're too much. That's just my opinion. If he wants more memes, he'll just tell me and I'll just add more. That's just it. There's different types of memes in my opinion. So the way I meme a video could be simple as just zooming in the frame, just to match the captioning or to match the situation. So I'll just play this little part right there.
Oh, you gotta be, remember, caviar's low. Caviar's low, probably like 70% up. Upstairs.
Shut the fuck up, bitch!
Oh, I died. Wait. Yeah, sweet.
I could have just let the the video play like that.
Bitch!
Oh, I died. Wait. Yeah, sweet.
But I feel like it's a lot more funnier. It's a lot more funny to understand and to show that, oh shit, he died, and wait, because he realized Speedy killed him. So little stuff like that can really take a joke or take a funny moment to a next level, I guess. It's really not complicated to do. It's just zooming in, and sometimes just that can be really helpful for a video. The other ways you can meme is by literally just adding a meme. Like, it's not really complicated. There's a situation where you think about that specific meme can just fit right there.
They can hear me. Can they hear me? They can't.
Disappointed!
I'll just add a meme there, and yeah, it's basically just that. You just add memes whenever the situation counts and the situation is appropriate to add a meme. The other type of stuff that I'll do is I'll green screen or mask stuff.
This is big brain time.
So I just took the Markiplier big brain time, and I just masked his mouth around the girl because they were talking about how big her head is. So I just mask his mouth around. You know how to do a mask is really just, you go here and your little pen tool and you make a mask. It's really not that complicated. Most of the time you'll use the same effects every time, so I'll use mask like in pretty much every single video. I'll also use the ultra key, which is for like green screen. Like, let's say this triggered beam right there. At the beginning there's like the green screen. You just add the ultra key on it, and then you'll be able to go in your setting here in ultra key, and you can just decide what color you want to key out. So bam, you select your green, and the green is keyed out.
Alright, well, when you open a fucking door with a sledgehammer side, let me know. No one gives a shit.
Most memes on YouTube have like a green screen. People have already added green screen layers on them, so you just drag your meme, put it there, and then bam, you can just green screen out the background, and you have your meme on your timeline. It's super easy. So like for this smiley face, I just did a simple mask because I wasn't able to find a fucking PNG image of that, so I had to just do a little mask. It takes like 5 seconds. That's just a PNG. So another thing that I do a lot is I do a lot of audio distortion. So there's a lot of different types of audio distortion. My favorite one is the ear rape. So how you do an ear rape, you basically just type distortion, and on the bottom there'll be audio effect distortion. And what you do is, there's a lot of types of distortion
These guys
that just, you know, boost
like
certain stuff. But I like to use maximum pain, and this really like burst eardrums. It's fucking insane. Like, I'll just play it real quick, but you'll probably die.
This guy's just fucking acts like.
So I usually never use it at this full potential, so I'll just remove these little two things, and I'll just lower it to like -20, so like the audio will never go above -20, so it's a lot more peaceful for the eyes, for the ears.
Just fucking acts like it's the most.
It's still ear raped, but it's not as devastating as it should be. So I do a lot of that. I do a lot of audio flanger, like the little rotisserie chicken meme. If you go to flanger,
It acts like it's the most.
you can do that little audio alien voice effect that was popular on TikTok too. That's how it's done by flanger. Sometimes I'll use Photoshop for certain like specific memes. So like last video I did like a pop-up Pornhub ad, and I wasn't able to just make the pop-up correctly in Premiere, so I just made it in Photoshop, then I uploaded it in Premiere, and I was able to, you know, make it look a little bit more real and stuff. So I'll sometimes use Photoshop, but it's kind of a rare occasion. I usually just do everything in Premiere Pro. I like to keep my my workflow and my kind of my work at one place, so it's just easier for me. A video like that would take me around 7 hours to do, and I do that twice a week for D4, so he uploads on Wednesday and on Sunday. So I always try to have a video ready for him. Well, for 6 months I've been, you know, really consistent, so usually we do RE6 or we do Call of Duty videos, which is, I think it's really funny. I like it. I like his content, and I like working for him, so it's like a win-win for us. So yeah, it's basically how it's done. Nothing too complicated, honestly. There's not a lot of heavy editing things. Alright, so this is how I do a D4 video. So if you guys liked it, make sure to smash that like button and to hit that subscribe. If you have any question or suggestion on other type of video you want to see, just comment it on the bottom. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you!